Well, the health concerns surrounding the pandemic and the need to go to virtual classes, and those are two major hurdles for students as they begin the new year. If you add homelessness to that, then a student is even more challenged.
Now, in his special report, Rising Above Their Class, investigative reporter Chris Horne explains how local districts address the needs of students without a permanent address.
Each of the 7 cities has hundreds of homeless students. And now that we're not using regular cafeterias or classrooms anymore, finding those students and getting them the right technology is more important than ever.
Have they moved a lot? Does the child say they're not sure what their address is? Are they acting hungry?
That's what Gay Thomas wants teachers to ask their students. She coordinates Project Hope for Virginia Beach and its Jumpstart program. When a teacher, social worker, or other staff member discovers a homeless child,
we're going to automatically put them on free and reduced lunch so that they get that right away.
And a social worker will contact the parent. Often that leads to a local hotel.
Because they can't afford any other place to live, and it's usually quite overcrowded, and we see more than one homeless family in hotel rooms together. And so they don't necessarily have that privacy to do their work. And they may not have that consistent internet connectivity.
Michelle Mitchell of Newport News Public Schools says her team works with area hotels where homeless students are likely to live.
Actually met with the managers at the hotels and even asked for, is there a quiet place? Is there a different place? Do you have a small conference room?
Project Hope wants to change the way a homeless student appears in a Zoom room. They will look into placing a virtual background behind the student,
so that somebody's not seeing other people who are in the household or in the hotel, or that others can't tell that they're in a hotel.
Mitchell says the only way to reach and educate homeless kids is using a team approach.
We work with agencies to help them find housing. We work with agencies to help with the food and the clothing.
For probably the last 4 years or so, Virginia schools have identified over 20,000 children per year as students experiencing homelessness.
Patricia Popp works with districts across the Commonwealth. She expects the number of homeless students to rise.
There are a number of families who are definitely going to possibly return to homelessness, or new families as a result of all the economic stressors related to the pandemic, yes.
Pop says although a family may be on the move, school divisions strive to keep the student in the same school of origin, as long as it's in the student's best interest. Lakeisha Parrott of Virginia Beach School says it's important that homeless students have a level playing field when it comes to technology.
To see who needs internet, who's still in need of hotspots and having internet connectivity issues.
Both the Virginia Beach and Portsmouth school divisions, like so many others right now, provide devices and hotspots to students who are homeless. Once that $600 a week federal supplement on the unemployment benefits ran out more than a month ago, economists were predicting more evictions and foreclosures. But educators say they won't know if that's the case until they start reaching out to those families and asking those key questions. In Portsmouth, Chris Horne, 10 on your side.